in the nurture and admonition of his parents. At the appointed time, he launched his earthly ministry, healing the sick, restoring hearing to the deaf, caused the lame to leap, recovered sight for the blind, gave strength and utility to withered hands, restored life to some dead, preached the living word to a dying world, a world that disrupted and challenged, a word that disrupted and challenged the status quo. And when the time had arrived for the ransom to be paid, Jesus was taken from prison and from judgment hall, beaten and smitten. He was oppressed and afflicted, and yet he did not so much as open his mouth. He was rejected and despised of men, man of sorrows and acquainted with grief.
Yes, sir.
He was wounded for our transgressions.
Yes, sir.
He was bruised for our iniquity. Chastisement of our peace was upon him. With his stripes are we healed.
Yes.
Y'all, on Friday, they hung him high and stretched him wide.
Yes, sir.
I said on Friday,
Yes, sir.
he was maligned and caricatured. You could save others. Why can't you save yourself? I said on Friday,
Yes.
the beaten and battered Jesus taught us all about real forgiveness.
Yes, sir.
On Friday, he who knew no sin became sin that we might live again. I said on Friday, having been betrayed and abandoned, Jesus declared, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. Then he gave up the ghost. Y'all, it was on Friday
Yes, sir.
that Joseph of Arimathea begged Pontius Pilate for the body of Jesus that he might lay him in his own tomb. So Joseph took the body and wrapped it in linen and laid it in his own tomb and rolled a stone in front of the sepulchre. The day after the death of Jesus, the chief priests and the Pharisees came together with Pilate and said, while he was alive, he preached that after 3 days he would rise again. We request that you have the tomb sealed so that his disciples will not be able to take the body and then claim that he has risen. Y'all, to seal the tomb means to place scores of soldiers around it to block entry in or out.